Hi guys, and welcome to Vlogmas 2014.
Pinecone may look just like snow, but he can't hear the ho ho ho. And Santa Cat, he still believes we'll vlog every day till Christmas Eve.
This video is going to be very rambly and very long, so if you are the type of person that enjoys that kind of video, I highly recommend pausing it and making a cup of coffee or hot cocoa or tea and then coming back to it. And if you're someone who doesn't like long, rambly glitter gossips, then I will not be offended if you choose to skip this one. So today is day one of my version of Vlogmas this year, which is going to be different than the last 2 years, because I broke my back and I'm stuck in bed on bed rest. If you follow me on Twitter, then you probably already know, but for my YouTube viewers, especially this channel, many of you might not know, so I'll tell you the story about that. But first of all, for the last 2 years, I've done Vlogmas, which was a vlog every day until Christmas Eve, and this year I'm not going to be able to do that, not only because it's already late, like it's already not the 1st of December, but also because, like I said, I'm stuck in bed and I have good days and bad days. Also, my computer's on my lap, so if it moves around, it's just because I'm moving around, if that makes sense. I'm just filming on my MacBook. I've decided to do the 12 days of Vlogmas instead of a video every day because I can't do a video every day, and if I promised it, I would be promising it knowing that I can in no way uphold that promise, and I don't want to do that. I have not been the best at series in the past, but the ones that I've struggled with and not completed as I've intended to haven't been on purpose, and it hasn't been a promise with the intention of not coming through. So I definitely didn't want to promise a vlog every day, but I do think that I can do 12. It's not going to be on every odd day or even day or every other day. It's going to be on my good days. Some days I wake up and I feel great, and on those days I just want to like conquer the world and do a vlog every day. And on those days, including today, which is why I'm filming, I feel like I can commit to a video every day. But on my bad days, I feel like I'm never going to do a video again. I'm in pain and I can't focus. My medicines make me very drowsy, but they also make me very unable to focus on anything. So I lose my train of thought. I can't edit. I had pre-filmed videos that I really have been struggling to edit, including one that I haven't even put up yet just because I haven't been able to really like focus on it. So I actually made a list on my computer of things that I wanted to talk about in this vlog because I know that my medicines just make me like lose my mind, and I didn't want to film it and then be editing it and be like, oh my gosh, I forgot to tell him about all this. I haven't talked to you guys in so long and there's so much I want to talk about. So this video is probably going to be really long, but I'm just going to let it happen. I did decide to go ahead and use my Vlogmas jingle from last year because before my injury back in October, I actually filmed or recorded the little part of me singing at the last little line, and because I was planning on doing Vlogmas as usual, and I just wanted to use it. I know you guys like the jingle. I like the jingle. I feel like it's very quintessential Vlogmas, and I didn't want to not use it just because it's not technically accurate. It does say I'll vlog every day till Christmas Eve, and I won't be vlogging every day, but I thought that would be okay and that I could still use it. And I thought you guys would be okay with that. Also, if you go to my channel page, you can see that there's a brand new banner about the 12 days of Vlogmas, which is really cute, and it is from my friend Tammy. She makes all my banners. She's amazing. I'm going to link her stuff below, her website, so that you can see it. I'm wearing C-bands, which are anti-nausea bracelets, because I have been suffering from really bad nausea for about 2 weeks now. I'm actually sipping on a ginger ale as well. I don't know if it's from my medications. I'm assuming it is, but I asked my doctor, and it's not directly related to any of the medications I'm taking. It might be a combination of all of them. I'm on quite a few for pain and muscle spasms and sleep and anxiety and just all sorts of stuff because having a broken back and being stuck in bed is a very claustrophobic and scary feeling. If you've ever been injured to the point where you're almost a little bit immobile or you're meant to stay in bed, it's kind of it messes with you psychologically a little bit. And so I'm on different things. But anyway, they make me very nauseous. So lots of ginger ale, sea bands, Dramamine, also this little bracelet which has Alex written on it, and he was wearing this. I think a fan made it for him, and he gave it to me in the hospital to wear because it was a comfort thing. I don't know. Speaking of, I never told you guys what happened, so I thought that I would go over that in today's video because I know you guys are curious. I never talked about it on Twitter, and well, I obviously have talked about the injury, but I didn't talk about how it happened. So let's go back in time to the day before Halloween. I was filming my Vlogoween series, which was supposed to be 3 videos. It was going to be day 1, which is up. Day 1.5 was a bonus video. It was never intended to be one of the 3 Vlogoween vlogs. Day 2 was being filmed the day that I broke my back, and day 3 was supposed to be filmed on Halloween, which we had pumpkin carving equipment. We were going to do that day, and we were going to pass out candy, and we had all these plans that didn't end up happening because I was in the hospital. So Vlogoween day 2 was the day before Halloween, and I actually vlogged, or Alex was filming and Blair was filming, like when I broke my back. I have it on camera. I'm not going to show it because it's just personal and it's painful to watch, and I don't really want it on the internet. I mean, I broke my back in that moment, and I thought about it. I was gonna maybe upload that vlog anyway as an explanation, and I decided not to. And I actually wasn't sure how much I was going to say about the injury in general, but I think that I want to tell you guys. So that night, we decided to go to Frightmare Manor, which is in Morristown, about an hour and 15 minutes away, and it's a haunted house / attraction. Haunted houses, mazes, and a fear jump, which is where I broke my back. So Alex, me, Blair, and a friend of Blair's all went that night, and we actually did all the other parts of the attraction first. So we were vlogging it, and we were having a great time. We did all the mazes and the haunted house, and the fear jump was the very last thing that we were going to do. It was a 30-foot free fall where you fall without a harness or anything, and you land on a cushion. The only people I saw doing it were like big burly men, and it didn't look dangerous. And one of the reasons why I decided to tell this story is because I wanted to bring attention to the fact that sometimes when you're at attractions like that, you have a little bit of a herd mentality where you think everyone else is doing it and they're fine, and so I'll be fine. You know, a bigger example of that would be a roller coaster at a theme park. Every now and then there's a freak accident, but you never think it will happen to you. And you think, well, all these hundreds of people before me, well, thousands, tens of thousands of people before me have ridden it and they're fine, so I'll be fine. Which on roller coasters is normally the case because they have to be tested by, so many standards. But at a little country, middle of nowhere farm in Tennessee, I really doubt they're being held to many standards on safety. And other people were doing it, and when it's part of an attraction that you pay money for, you just assume it's going to be safe. It never even occurred to me that I could get hurt. It just was something that you did. And I actually wanted to go first. I volunteered to jump first out of my group. I was really excited about it. I've never done anything like that. I've never bungee jumped. I've never jumped out of a plane or anything crazy. I'm not really an adrenaline junkie, but I'm not afraid of heights or anything. And I was in a great mood that night, and I just wanted to do it. So I got up there. I had Alex filming from the top and Blair filming from the bottom. I was going to put it in the vlog.
There's a free-falling event. I don't know if you guys can see it. It's right there. That's like the thing.
She's getting instructed. There she is.
Oh my gosh, I don't know if I can do this. Okay.
You can do this.
Oh my gosh, this is scary. Okay.
And I jumped and I landed on the thing like I was supposed to. I didn't have a weird freak fall where I landed not on the cushion or anything. I landed the way I was supposed to, and I broke my back. The doctors later checked me for calcium deficiency in my bones because they wanted to make sure that there wasn't a pre-existing condition, and there wasn't. It was truly a freak accident. I shouldn't have broken my back, but I did. And Alex immediately wanted to take me to the ER. I was hyperventilating, of course, and I thought I had punctured a lung because I couldn't breathe. Blair was kind of brushing it off. She wanted to jump, and she didn't think that I was really hurt, which is kind of her personality. She tends to, unless it's her that's hurt, she, I think, automatically assumes someone's doing it for attention, which isn't my personality at all. I've only been to the ER one other time in my life, and it was for a broken elbow in first grade. So I'm not someone who cries wolf. I'm not someone who, like, constantly thinks something's wrong with me. But I needed to go to the ER. So Alex drove me to the hospital there in Morristown, which was 10 minutes away from the attraction. One thing that was interesting is not a single person at the attraction asked me if I was okay. Like, there were a lot of workers and there were a lot of scare actors, and not one person. I was hyperventilating. I was sobbing. I couldn't walk. Alex was actually having to hold my front and my back with his two hands to, like, keep me upright because I couldn't support myself. And then the boy that Blair was with was, like, practically carrying me, and not one person asked me if I was okay. I think that that's really awful because I just do. The other parts of the event were amazing. I actually was having such a good time that night, and on the vlog I say that it was better than any of the haunted attractions I'd gone to in LA.
The phobia thing here at Frightmare Manor is definitely worth coming compared to the things in LA. And I've done a lot of the events in LA. Like, nothing is as scary as that was. That was pretty scary.
No, they're not good in LA.
No, they're scary here though.
Yeah.
But it kind of left a bad taste in my mouth that not one person wanted to make sure that I was okay. I don't know. If I had been working there and I saw some girl sobbing, I probably would have wanted to make sure she was okay or called an ambulance or something. Anyway, Alex took me to the hospital, and it was the middle of the night. My dad drove up from our town. It was an hour and 15 minutes away, and met us at the hospital. And I kept telling the doctor that I felt like my spine was compressed this way. And the doctors and the nurses were kind of, they weren't brushing me off. They were amazing. Actually, that hospital was really, really on their A game, and everyone was very sweet. But I think that they didn't think that's what had happened, because they kept kind of telling me, oh, you probably just threw it out or whatever. But I had a CT scan, and sure enough, I compressed my spine. I lost 0.5 centimeter in height permanently, and thankfully I'm a tall girl, and I've been put on 2 to 3 months bed rest, and I'm in a brace. Not when I'm in bed, but when I'm walking around I have to wear a brace that goes from, like, here down to my butt. I had a CT scan. They saw something on the CT scan that they were worried about, and they wanted me to have an MRI, but they didn't have an MRI machine. So we got transferred to the hospital here in my hometown, which I needed to be anyway because I needed to be closer to home. And they did an MRI, and they confirmed that I had broken my back, and I saw the neurosurgeon and everything, and they also confirmed that what they had seen on the CT scan that they were scared of wasn't what they thought it was, so I wasn't going to need emergency surgery. I was very happy that I didn't have to have surgery, and by this time we had been in the ER for like 13 or 14 hours, and I was completely exhausted. And I didn't want to sleep either because Alex was there and he was staying awake with me, and I just, like, thank goodness I had him because he kept me really calm, and he just has a very calming presence about him that is the opposite of Blair's presence. She was, like, cracking jokes and talking about Taco Bell in the hospital, which I was feeling really nauseous, so I kept telling her to stop, but she was making me laugh. It was hurting my back, but she was keeping it very lighthearted, and I really needed that because I was really scared, especially until my dad got there. And as soon as my dad got there, I just felt better because he's my dad. I think everyone feels that way about their parents. The first 3 weeks that I was home, I was on 100% bed rest, except when I needed to shower or use the restroom. I stayed completely in bed. Starting the Monday before Thanksgiving, Alex came back into town for Thanksgiving, and that week I started spending 10 to 15% out of bed with my brace on. I didn't want to completely lose muscle. I didn't want my muscles to completely deteriorate, and I was given permission to like walk around the house in my brace. So that was nice. I haven't had any outings except doctor's appointments, but tomorrow my dad said that I might be allowed to go see a movie because pretty much you sit the whole time anyway, which is practically like being in bed. So that would be really exciting because I haven't really had any outings, and I haven't even really been doing my makeup. I did my makeup today for you guys. Also, I was bored. What else was I going to do with my time when you're on bed rest? But I was just having a good day, and I thought, I'm going to put my makeup on, and I'm going to film this video, and I'm going to make it very long and rambly, and it's going to be the start of Bedmas. So I'm excited about Bedmas. It's going to be a lot different than previous years because I can't go anywhere. And even on days where I might be allowed to have little outings, they're going to be like very small and not really exciting. So that's another reason why I didn't want to do 24 videos is I feel like 24 videos from bed would become very boring. And I do think that there's such thing as too much of a good thing, where as a viewer you might think, oh my gosh, that would be fun, I would watch all 24. But would you actually watch 24 videos of me sitting in bed talking? I'm not sure. So I think 12 is a good number. I'm going to do some glitteratures, some Twitter talks, maybe some movie reviews. If you guys have recommendations or requests for videos that I can do from bed, please leave your comments below, because I'm not going to do just 12 straight rambles. I will do a few more rambles. And if I can do any outings, I will film those as well. But like I said, they won't be super exciting or follow me around style because I can't go anywhere. So it's a little bit disappointing that this would happen during my favorite month of the year because I do love Vlogmas so much, and I really feel like October, November, and December are the months that I really like flourish. I don't know if that's the right word. I feel like my personality heightens during these months, and of all the months in the year to have an injury like this, November and December were the worst ones, but that's life, right? So I'm going to make the best of it, and I'm going to try to do these Bedmas series. If you follow me on Twitter, you'll be updated on which days I'm going to upload, and I do ask that you guys be easy on me if I want to upload one day and it doesn't end up happening. It's not because I don't have time, and it's not because I'm lazy. It's because I have really bad days sometimes with this injury. I have painful days. I have days where I sleep the entire day. I have days where I can't focus on anything, and I'm not going anywhere. Like, you guys know I'm here in the bed. I just sometimes can't do what needs to be done in order to get a video up. A few people on Twitter have asked me if I have a P.O. box here in Tennessee for them to send cards or whatever, and I don't have one. However, if you are so inclined, I have an address. You guys can send me stuff to Glitzy-Glam, which I will have the address below, but my mom said that if you send things there, she'll bring them home to me. So, not that you guys should or have to send me anything, obviously. These are for people that have specifically asked. If it has not occurred to you to send me anything before right now, then don't, because I don't need a bunch of stuff. I just wanted to give it to people that specifically want it. Oh, I did want to address Alex because people have asked me if he is going to be in my Bedmas videos, and which sounds funny. Is he going to be in your bed? But I had a long talk with him about it, and he doesn't really like being in vlogs. I know he was in my Vlogoween vlogs. We're going to take it day by day, and he might be in some. He might not be in any. Just if he's in the mood the day that we're doing something and he wants to be in it, then he will, and if not, then he won't be. My family's kind of the same way. It's really hard to daily vlog when everyone in your life doesn't want to be in your videos. Even Blair, sometimes when I'm hanging out with her, she won't want to be in my vlogs. So, like, for instance, Vlogoween Day 2, which never ended up going up, she was with us at Brightmere Manor, but she didn't want to be on camera. So, same thing with my mom and dad. My mom never wants to be on camera. My dad sometimes will be, sometimes doesn't want to be. Jellybean sometimes will be, sometimes doesn't want to be. So again, it's very hard to daily vlog when everyone you're with doesn't want to be on camera. I feel like there are so many vloggers out there where everyone in their life is on their videos, and I just feel like it'd be a lot easier that way. This is a really random question, but my computer has been really glitchy lately, and I feel like it has some sort of virus. So I wanted to ask you guys what your favorite antiviral software is that actually finds whatever's causing a glitch in your system and removes it. And it doesn't have to be free. Free would be better, but it can be one that I have to pay for, but it has to be one that I can download directly online because I can't exactly get in my car and drive to Best Buy. I'm not allowed to drive. So something that can be downloaded would be best, but please leave me recommendations because I would like to do a nice virus run on my computer and make sure that there's nothing bad that needs to be quarantined and deleted off my computer. I've done a few free programs and it hasn't really done anything. I think one of them like found something, but then it was unable to get rid of it. So I don't know what that's about. Something that will actually find it and then actually get rid of it for me because I don't know how to do that. Like, yeah, you showed me where the file was, but what am I supposed to do with it? I don't know what that thing is. I don't want to just go around deleting random things on my computer. I'm scared that I'll delete something that will be like my entire like iMovie or like my entire Mac software program or something, because that would be something that I would do and then it would just be gone and my computer would just be a black hole. That wouldn't be good. One thing that's really strange is I haven't been able to focus on TV shows. I don't know why, but I think it goes back to my brain being really fuzzy. I have been able to read, however, so I've been reading a ton, mostly on my iPad because I can't go buy books, and on my Audible. So I have a lot of books that I can do glitteratures on. I'm going to read you off a couple of the titles, and if there are ones in particular that you want to request a gliterature on, please leave it in a comment below. Redeemed, which is the House of Night book. Helen of Troy, Princess of the Midnight Ball. If It Was Easy, They'd Call the Whole Damn Thing a Honeymoon. I've done more. Atlantia, yeah. Vault of Dreamers, Rule of Thoughts. I'm currently reading the Shopaholic to the Stars, the new Sophie Kinsella book. So yeah, there's quite a few, if any of those sounded like ones you'd like to have a gliterature on. I might also do a live stream for one of my Bedmas videos, potentially, right here from bed. You guys can hang out with me. Also, I might do some movies with Elle nights. If you guys follow me on Twitter, I did 2 #movie with Elle nights where I tweet out a video or a movie that's on Netflix Instant Watch, and we watch it together and we tweet each other about it, and it was very fun. So I might do like a Christmas one. Even though I haven't been able to watch TV, I have watched a lot of scary movies with Alex. I don't know why I can concentrate on movies and not my shows. That doesn't make any sense. Maybe it's because when I'm watching a movie, I can ask Alex a bajillion questions, which drives him nuts, but I'll constantly be like, what just happened? What does that mean? What did she just say? Wait, what did she do? Can I rewind it? And then he gets really frustrated, and he's like, why don't you just pay attention the first time? But then he always lets me rewind it because he's such a sweetie. So a lot of scary movies, actually. That has been our kick. It's a genre that we both agree that we enjoy, and it's a good genre to watch with a boy because even if you get scared, they will protect you. And Alex protects me from bugs. Sometimes there will be a bug, and he always disposes of said bug, which I'm very thankful for because I do not like bugs and I do not want to dispose of them myself. You know what? I'm really excited to be doing this series. I think it's going to give me something that is going to raise my spirits a little bit, although I'll be honest, my spirits are pretty good for someone who broke their back in a freak accident and is stuck in bed for a really long time. I'm really lucky because I could have been paralyzed and it could have been a lot worse. So I've been in good spirits. If you follow me on Twitter, you probably know, because I tend to ramble a lot, because I think it, in a weird way, it made me realize that life is really good, and that I have a lot of loved ones around me, and everyone was just really nice during the whole thing, including you guys on Twitter. I've gotten really nice comments. I made people on Twitter a deal that I would do videos from bed and that they, in return, would comment on them. So if you guys want to do that deal, then make sure you leave me comments on all my Vlogmas videos, because I will read them all. I have nothing else to do. I will read every single comment. I might not respond to all of them depending on how many there are. I will, however, go on a comment responding spree after each video is uploaded. So if you happen to catch a video like right when it's uploaded and you want a response to your comment, that is the time to comment. But even if I haven't just uploaded it, please leave me a comment, because I will read them all. And I will appreciate every single comment, because life is not that interesting when you're stuck in bed and you've already watched 100 movies and you don't want to watch any more movies. So yeah. I also have like a bunch of American Horror Story episodes to catch up on. So I might actually, today's a good day. I'm having a easier time focusing than other days. I might try to sit down and like watch them all in a spree. That would be fun. Although my dad walked in here like right before I hit play or record, and he wanted to hang out. He wanted to watch a movie with me. So I might go watch a movie with him or have him come in here. And that would be fun. All right, well, now I'm rambling. I think I've said everything I need to say. I think this video is going to be like a 30-minute long vlog, and I'm not going to edit anything out. I'm just going to leave it in, and if you guys like long videos, you can watch it, and if not, you don't have to watch it. But I think after over a month of not posting a month of not posting videos, you guys deserve a long one, and I had a lot to say. So that's it for now. Tomorrow, if I'm allowed to have a small movie outing, I will record it, and that will be the next Bedmas video. We'll see. If not, I'll see you right back here in bed. Oh, I didn't even tell you guys I'm wearing my Santa hat. Not that you guys can't see it, because of course you can see it. But I was lucky that this was here and not in LA, because I've worn it in the first day of Vlogmas videos for the last 2 years, and so I would have been sad if I had been without it. I just got a text, because it is a little bit of a tradition to wear it. So, yeah, with that being said, I am going to go and try to upload this, and then I'm going to read all your comments and respond. So, please leave me one, and give this video a thumbs up if you're excited that I'm doing the best Vlogmas that I can do this year, and I will see you guys later. Bye.